Are you sitting comfortably? Then we'll begin.
Hey, fellow babies, and welcome to a little pub chat here on the Shills as we absorb what's been going on this week so far, as we absorb a little something to help it go down.
Yeah, and as we're in this like a closed environment, where nobody can sneak in and look at or report on or anything like that. It's just us. It's just us together. We're all mates. We're all just kids. We're all just kids here. I can ask the serious question. Who else here, hands up, loves Hitler?
Oh, we had to go right to the big one, didn't we? Oh my God! Did you see the picture of Poindexter that was posting that stuff? Oh man, he's the kind of guy that got stuffed in a locker, but there was nobody in the hallway. That's what kind of dwarf this guy was,
Kids. They were doing 25 and 35 for crying out loud.
Yeah, but there was a few. One of them looked like a shaved and dressed beaver or hedgehog, whatever somebody said. It was pretty funny. But it was a total joke.
Freedom of speech and all that. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, they're allowed to say what they say. But there's consequences.
That's just it, tell you, in this day and age, how many people have been caught outright, being Nazi-like or racist and so on because of social media or instant messaging or technology? When do these, okay, I answered my own question. When do these idiots, so there you go. But when do people finally learn that that's not a good idea? You should keep your inner asshole to yourself.
I can't remember the name of that show, but it's that one where everybody sits, where somebody sits in the middle of the room and they have 15 people come in to debate them. And he had that guy who came in, was full on Nazi thoughts. And lo and behold, next day he lost his job.
Yeah.
Surprise.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing. You talk about consequences. Okay, these guys thought, well, nobody's ever going to see this. And of course, one of them did say, or if any of this is leaked, we'll be cooked. That's one thing. They thought they were in a little private chat, just like the signal gate. But, when you actually just go on voluntarily onto a debate show and show your true form,
Yeah.
or you just do it on Facebook, or somewhere on social media, you just show your true self. Well, the consequences are on you, mate. Your fault.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, if you're putting that stuff out, you should be, expect it to get to people you don't want it to. It's just going to happen. I mean, can you imagine? Go back to like the TV show Family Matters. Alex P. Keaton was one of the young Republicans. They mentioned it many times on the show. Could you imagine Alex P. Keaton going full on, Hitler?
Don't know.
The young Republicans is obviously not what it was back in the Reagan era. Let's just say that.
I don't know the show very well.
Yeah, well, he was like a total right winger, Yeah,
but I know it's a remake of a British show. I can't remember which one.
Yeah,
Alf Garnick type character.
Yeah. Hey,
am I right? Anybody know? Yeah, was that what he's based on? I don't know. It doesn't matter. But a right wing character.
Yeah,
I mean that was the funny thing. The guy who played Alf Garnick in the UK show was playing a right wing nut job, and he famously had someone come up to him and say, "Oh, I love you. I think you're brilliant. I love what you say about well, I won't repeat what it's like.
Yeah,
about all the ends and the
those other people." Let's just
the other people. Yeah, and he says, "I love it when you make fun of them." He says, "No, we're not making fun of them. We're making fun of you." That was the fact he did it while wearing a green frog costume was neither here nor there.
Yeah, it's the same with All in the Family. A lot of people didn't understand that they weren't praising being a bigoted, racist old man. They were making fun of those assholes, right? Carol O'Connor was anything but. He was a great guy,
Ah, dear. Mind you, there are right-wing nut jobs within the entertainment industry. So,
yeah.
Maybe they should just typecast.
Oh, they're buying it up these days, with Trump's approval. So,
Oh dear.
Yeah. So, just before we were going live, it was reported that Ace Frehley, the guitar player from Kiss there, was in critical condition. And then just as we were going live, a few people in the chat put rest in peace, Ace Frehley. So I don't think the hospital visit ended well by the sounds of it. That's a shame. He was a cool cat.
It took 4 hours to take his makeup up.
Yeah. Cutting through the leather pants and stuff, trying to get to him. Yeah.
Oh dear. Poor bugger. I mean, I'm not being funny, but Jesus Christ, how old are they?
Well, he's lucky to be alive after the DeLorean crash, right? He almost died as it was already.
What, did he go over 88 miles an hour?
Yeah. Woke up in a hedge drunk with a destroyed car around him. Couldn't figure it out. I think he killed somebody in that crash. And then he came out with this song, Rock Soldiers. It was in the 80s, and it was about the crash. And it was almost on the edge of taste with a couple of the lyrics in the song. But I didn't notice it at the time. It was only listening back like over the last couple of years. It's like, yeah, but somebody died,
Yeah. Yeah, apparently the state people are saying, he has died at the age of 74. Donald Trump, if you're listening, take note. He was 74. Come on, you can do better.
Yeah, exactly, right? Did you see the footage? His granddaughter had him on her little podcasty blog thing or whatever. I don't know what it is. And it was at the golf course. Yeah. Well, they showed some footage from that of him golfing. And there's no way he could win anything. He's terrible.
He is. He certainly is now. I know a lot of people have said in the past that he's actually really good at golf, but not anymore. He's he can't even stand up straight. Come on.
Yeah, he looked like somebody who had just failed at hockey trying to play golf.
Yeah. It is quite funny when he's putting to the hole and it just misses. It goes, oh! You can tell he wanted to throw some ketchup on the wall.
Yeah. I think he filled the Depends right at that moment. But there was a couple other putts too, and you could see he's trying to read the green, but he's like 6 feet away. It was just not very good. But there's no way he could bend down now to like read the green and stuff, right?
Exactly.
They'd have to surgically implant an eyeball in his big toe or something.
He'll just get his, his security staff just to lie down in a nice straight line, trying to follow the curve.
Yeah. Oh, they put a whole bunch of nails in, and they use string between them, and they make a little pathway for the ball. There's a couple things I wanted to bring up. There was another thing. Trump showed up somewhere. There was like blue carpet on the steps, I think. I can't quite remember what it was. And the way he looked down as he took one step was, he's about to need a walker.
Well, yeah. Well, again, he is like he is 80 odd, isn't he? 79, or is he 80 yet? But he's getting there. But the thing is,
they're gonna have to rebuild him, dude.
Yeah, but okay. Stop it. We get it. We get it. He is not at the peak of physical fitness, even though those doctors claim he's remarkable.
Yeah.
For his age. If his age was like 500 years old, yeah. But then, did you see Pete Hegseth trying to pull ups on the bars?
No.
Mr. Top Physical. All the soldiers need to be slim and fit. Well, he's trying to do one pull up on the bars. Just trying to pull up. He can barely make it. He's throwing his legs around to get some extra lift.
Wow!
And he doesn't get his chin above the bar, and that was on one attempt. That was pull up number one.
Did they put like tequila shots at the top of the bar to really give him incentive?
Yeah. They just put like a lemon and a bit of salt along the edge. Yeah, I mean that man, he's got guns. I don't understand it. Why he's just seems so terribly unfit. Just couldn't do it. But
maybe he's just a roid monkey and he's actually got no strength. He's just all puffy.
Yeah, probably. A bit like Meal Team 6.
That's totally not fair to National Guardsmen who aren't actually real career soldiers. They're just willing to put it on the line if really need be. Pete Hegseth is an asshole, man.
Yeah, but it was a funny joke.
Oh, sure it was. I'll grant you that. I will, for sure.
But they've all been kicked out. They've all been fired.
Yeah. Meal Team 6. What a just.
But that's the thing, after Pete Hegseth's gone on about, all sick of fat soldiers, sick of fat generals and all that kind of stuff. And Texas, the Home Guard sent in those guys on one truck.
Even worse. Did you hear the news that just came out about Trump? This guy who witnessed it said, so Trump got on Air Force One and was immediately greeted with McDonald's French fries. He needed them as soon as he got on the plane.
Yeah.
And then he had a Big Mac,
quarter pounder,
filet of fish, and a Big Mac. And he combined two of the burgers into one disgusting mess before he ate it. You got that fat slob of a president slurping down McDonald's. Like, I bet it's fallen out of his face and it's stuck to that stupid red tie. He's got a French fry hidden in there for later and whatnot. And they're making fun of a couple of guys who are a tiny bit hefty or a little hefty that still are willing to step up and go, yeah, I'll let people shoot at me to defend my country. Fuck you, you McDonald's eating motherfucker.
One thing I just don't understand about Trump, he's a millionaire. He should be, fed the finest foods a chef can provide.
It's because he's a no-class mofo, man.
Well, yeah, there is that. Yeah, I agree. But surely at some point he must have had some class. I mean, he was born a millionaire. Yeah, there must have been some class in his family at some point, using how to use cutlery properly in the right order and keep your elbows up the table and, all this kind of
that's
shit.
That's it. He could never figure out and remember the cutlery, so he just went to fast food because it's just wrapped. It doesn't matter,
Yeah, it doesn't need cutlery, yeah.
It's unbelievable, man. Donald Trump's that guy who wakes up at like 3 a.m. and stumbles downstairs and discovers a half-eaten Big Mac on the coffee table and then proceeds to separate it all so he can heat the heaty parts and not heat the other parts and reassemble it. And,
And he's got a tin of squeezy, cheesy, foamy stuff.
Yeah.
That spray foam cheese flavoring shit.
Oh, yeah.
Squirt it straight into his mouth.
Yeah. Oh, nasty, nasty. I forgot to set up my little picture capture. Oops. Yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah. We had Carpasian send in a good one there. I wanted to get on.
I don't get it. That's a photograph, isn't it?
Yo, I think so. Except he must not have been spray tanned before this one because he looks a little pale.
Yeah, he does a bit. Yeah.
I mean, he's barely darker than the fries, right?
Hang on a minute. There's salad in that burger. Get that out of there.
Yeah, but he posed just to show that he can be healthy. And then he had somebody come over and lick off the veggies,
What a frick.
He has Christy Nome take the veggies out back and shoot them. Just give me a second here.
Oh, God, so much. I mean, we're not supposed to be doing news. We're supposed to be keeping that for tomorrow and just having fun times tonight. But
what's that? What?
Just can't help it. I was just saying that we're not supposed to be new.
I know. Yeah. At least
just can't help it.
But tonight, it's meanderings, not focused, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So back to Hitler then. What's your favorite film Hitler was in? And don't say that one with Charlie Chaplin because that wasn't him.
Oh, okay. It's that one where secretly they were on the moon the whole time.
Yeah, Iron Sky.
I tried watching that movie twice, man. I can't get through it. I think I'm going to have to find some, what's it called? Used to use it a lot back in the day in hippie towns and stuff and what? Heroin. Yeah, I think that would get me through it.
Yeah, it's quite a bonkers film. No, it's funny because I was going to bring it up earlier when I said hands up who loves Hitler, because I absolutely loved Hitler in Jojo Rabbit, which is about a film about a kid in Germany growing up in the Nazi youth, and his imaginary friend is Adolf Hitler. Is
that before somebody framed him in Toontown?
Yeah, that's the other rabbit. Jojo Rabbit is a crazy bonkers film. It's really good. Kind of sad sometimes and hilarious. The others, it's really clever. But yeah, you got this kid growing up with Adolf Hitler as his imaginary friend.
Oh no.
Yeah, and the sad part is there's a Jewish girl hiding in his attic.
Oh,
So he has all these quandaries in life, yes, it's kind of.
I could just imagine
hard being a Nazi youth.
let me do a scene from the American remake. Oh, shucks, Adolf, do you really think I should kill him?
I hate to tell you, I think it was an American film, but there you go.
Oh, okay. Usually all the heavy war stuff or comedic war stuff. Like you guys are the one that had Honey, I'm Home, the Hitler sitcom, right? You know?
Yeah, well, don't blame me.
Yeah, that's true. It's not, really.
I think they should have kept that going. Yeah, they didn't give it a chance.
In season 2, he starts building a rocket.
Was he living next door to Jewish neighbors or something?
Oh my God. That's like when the Jeffersons used to show up at the bunkers,
I would like to go back and check it out again. I think one of its major problems was it just wasn't very funny. It had nothing to do with the context of the show. It just wasn't very good.
Yeah. Oh, I want to show everybody something just so we're not doing too much newsy things and whatnot. I've completely rebuilt my computer from scratch, like it was brand new from the store, rebuilt the show and everything. And I want to see what you guys think of something. So I have a new button. Let's see if I can find it. Could be here. Yeah. So let's say we have like 10 people on the Ukraine update show. Instead of having everybody in small little hexagons where you can't really see them anymore, I built this instead, where we put the group on the other side and we have the main speaker in more of a vertical layout over there. And then for times when, we maybe have like 5 people on, we just have 5 smaller hexagons like that. So there's a new thing you never seen before. But I thought I'd share it with you because you'll probably see it soon,
Yeah, unless you've been on a Zoom call recently.
No, because you didn't have PubChat and the YouTube chat and things like that. So it's a little different.
Oh, you mean the fun things?
Oh, yeah, the sound thing there, PJ. I haven't finished that layout. And when I switch to that vertical one, there's a different thing I have to do, but I'm going to make it so the automatic button does it. Anyway, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Enough techie.
Yeah, but it's going to be a cool thing. Anything personal your way you want to, sound off on? Neighbor, banging his dog too loud in the backyard or anything?
I think that's a little bit too personal, if you ask me.
It's his fault for doing it in the backyard. I mean,
Well, if you mean dog, his wife, yeah. I don't really spy on the neighbors very much.
No? What else is a telescope for these days? You have a couple, Oh, look at that. She shaved today.
What else has been happening?
Oh, I got a letter today because we have we get a little bit of a subsidy because I'm mostly a stay-at-home dad because my son's on the spectrum and I can't just, drop him off places. It doesn't work that way, right? And our little subsidy thing runs out in like May when he gets to be 19. And so the place we live in, the rent goes up some. And they were like, oh, you have to get ready and stuff. I was like, no, go talk to your manager. We already have this worked out. We're not leaving until like fall. Who wants to I live in a bit of a touristy town and people try to skirt the rules and get temp rentals when they're not supposed to and stuff. And you don't move in my town in summer. You just don't do that. Right. So. But I got to start getting ready and saving for a car is coming along decent. any donations to A, the team fundraiser, or B, just in general around here are really appreciated these days. I have to bring the team fundraiser up, but since I restarted my computer, it's going to take me a minute to find the goddamn link. So,
You moron.
yeah, oh, look at that. No, because of accounts and all that sign-in stuff and everything, it worked right away. So, yeah, we got our team fundraiser. It's a GoFundMe, and we're, 76% done. There's only a couple $100 or so left to do. It's a little bit of technology for people, a little bit of, things in life as well and stuff. And it's beneficial to the channel as a whole, as well as the moderator team individually and as a group. It's a great thing. Any help is very much appreciated. We'll get the link in the live chat. I do believe it's in the description, but I'll check just to make sure.
Yeah, I believe we got to get Chris Lundy a inflatable green frog outfit for Saturday.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
It's got nothing to do with the Hate America rally. It's just a sexual thing.
Yeah. He's got company coming over. Yes, the link is the top of the description. And if you're watching on television and you can't click all of this stuff because YouTube treats people who watch on televisions as if you have a black and white CRT screen in front of you. You can go to GoFundMe.com / actually, it's a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah, just come back later and find it in the description. How about that?
Yeah.
You'll need some kind of internet connected device, not your television.
Yeah, no. And if the computer is manufactured by a company named Gateway, you're probably going to need to upgrade.
That's the thing about tellies, because a lot of people were talking about how the television is going to be gateway into the internet. And now I know we have a lot of smart TVs and stuff that can access apps and usually like this media stuff. But that does anybody use a telly for an internet? I mean, you can't really, can you? You have to stick some kind of like mini PC.
Yeah,
thing in the back.
Yeah, I have an NVIDIA Shield Pro specifically on my television, which is essentially just a Nintendo Switch without the controllers and the screen, same processor and everything. And I have a little wireless keyboard and mouse set up on it, so I can web browse and do all that on it. But I think that experience falls somewhat short with your average smart TV versus something that's a bit more computery.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just a thought.
Yeah. Here, see, we were talking about Chris Lundy. We have a picture of his frog costume from the last rally. Unfortunately, it got a little bit damaged, so we do have to upgrade it. But isn't he cute?
Yeah, apparently the anus got pierced.
Yeah. A couple of Magites got up close and personal.
Yeah, try to put their pepper sauce.
Did you
inside his hole?
Did you see that piece of trash ICE agent who was purposely spraying pepper spray into the intake fan of the blow up costume?
Yeah,
unbelievable piece of human trash.
Yeah, apparently, luckily it had no effect. But yeah, the intention was there. It's just like, you shitbag.
Exactly.
Well,
he should have taken an inflatable flipper and bitch slapped him.
But there has been a lot of ICE agent shittery this last week. I mean, you had, obviously we had them pepperballing, the priest. We talked about that. That was last week. But you had a band, a brass band, marching through, playing Ghostbusters.
Yeah,
and they took down a clarinetist.
Yeah,
just dragged her through to the mud, smashed her clarinet up.
Yeah,
and arrested her.
Yeah,
and it was like for hours the husband didn't know where she was. They ended up dragging her to another state, and she got out 24 hours later after an arraignment. So it's like, well, for what?
Yeah.
Well, for playing, what do they do it for? Copyright?
Yeah. The idea that ICE can just claim that they were getting in the way of their lawful duty as officers executing their thing is so farcical at this point, it's not funny.
Yeah. It's insane.
Yeah.
But
I would love to see what the ICE recruiters would do if you showed up with a few telltale signs of being somewhat liberal in your life, like a Bob Dylan t-shirt or something like that.
Yeah.
Right? Because they know that you would never say yes to, now you got to really try and antagonize people to fight back. We need that on camera.
Yeah, don't turn up to your ICE interview wearing Crocs.
Yeah, exactly. Right. You know, because I wouldn't doubt that the ICE agents are hardcore righties by nature, and they're literally loving the fact that they're being told to go be assholes.
Well, they must have run out of Proud Boys by now, so
yeah,
they must be spreading, their recruitment across the all those gangs. All those gangs like the Proud Boys and all the Oath Keepers and all those guys. As opposed to Antifa, the one place that doesn't have a membership gang, but apparently they're terrorist organization.
Yeah.
But do you remember the list of all the other right wing gangs?
Yeah. John Denver and his drummer. It was crazy, you know. But no, it took too long. I did have a point there, but maybe it'll come back.
Oh dear.
Yeah. But yeah, like there must be when you're talking about the ICE hires and stuff, how many people did Trump pardon for January 6th? Because they've got to all be working at ICE now.
Yeah, of course they are. Apart from that, what was his name?
That was
the Buffalo guy.
The guy with the Buffalo girl that goes around the outside.
No, the shaman guy.
Oh yeah,
the one that's suing Trump for 40 trillion.
Yeah.
Because he obviously didn't get into ICE. He probably thought it was a bit too right wing for him.
He probably looked down, found out he'd been circumcised, and figured he'd take it out on Trump.
Oh, you mean he's got autism now?
Yeah, exactly. Can you imagine? If you do the numbers of circumcision in men in Western countries, like especially North America, I would think that higher majority is cut versus not. And for RFK Jr. to come out and say circumcision leads to autism, there must have been about millions and millions of North American men who literally just looked down and went, but I seem fine.
Yeah, no, you think you're fine, you're not.
Unbelievable. How can you say to the public something that stupid and expect them to go, well, I guess I'm dumb then, I guess there's something wrong with me then. And I just don't understand how.
Yeah, I mean, it's an odd thing to say circumcision causes autism, because okay, I get it with the vaccines, and they're wrong. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong on that.
Yeah. But at least it's medical, like it's in you, and there's right,
and it's kind of like preventing people taking vaccines. What are they trying to do by saying having your tip snipped off creates autism? Because then you've got a history of people who have had their tip snipped off and go, hang on a minute, I'm not autistic. How's that work?
Yeah.
And what are they trying to stop circumcision?
I don't understand.
Are they having a go at the Jews?
Yeah. I don't understand the angle of hate on this one. I don't, because isn't Netanyahu going to be going, hey, hold on a minute there,
Yeah. Does that mean that all Jewish people are autistic?
Yeah.
Right.
I didn't know my son was a Jew.
And what about female circumcision, which is abhorrent and should not be allowed? But yeah, that's a thing too. Does that create autism in women? And how come you have? And if it is circumcision, how come you have autistic women?
Good point.
Or are we now not allowed to have sexes anymore?
Right.
The two sexes that we're only supposed to have.
Right. Or what do you say to somebody that's on the autism spectrum that has a built-in raincoat, let's say, right?
Your jacket is now dry. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, the thing is, I mean, I don't know why we're even trying to put logic to it, because there's no intention of logic in these people. It's just sheer abandonment of logic, scientific thought. It's just any old random shit, Looking at ducks in a funny way creates autism.
Yeah,
or makes you gay.
Yeah,
or anything. They'll just sell any old shit at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, you got the whole Canadian geese cause cancer.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah,
because it starts with a C.
I mean, I've seen snake oil salesmen be more careful about what they say.
Yeah. Totally. Super chat Matt in their chat there. Why are we talking about autism? Oh, there's just that one idiot RFK Jr. in America who thinks that autism is caused by watching birds hang out on a power line, I don't get it. Don't worry about him, Matt. He's an idiot.
Yeah. Yeah. In a group of idiots.
Oh, yeah.
It's hard work. It's hard work.
It is.
I saw an interesting story the other day, talking about Antifa, which we were. There's this guy, Professor Mark Bray, who years and years ago, he lectures at universities and stuff in America. Yeah. And he wrote a book, Antifa, the Anti-Fascist Handbook. And
that's right.
Yeah, and he has had to leave and run away to Spain.
Yeah, because
of death threats from MAGAites. Because he wrote a book about how to, deal with fascism.
This is what these crazy lies from those hardcore righties that are doing this on purpose, just so that they can grab military control of cities and territories that did not vote for them. That's what's causing now. We literally have lynch mob style action starting to form.
Yeah, but here's the point. Here's the thing I want to try and get to. Is these people who were sending out death threats to Mr. Antifa, Mark Bray, because you're Antifa. So does that mean if you ask them, does that make you are you a fascist then?
Yeah, well,
and I bet you they wouldn't say they're a fascist.
Oh,
I bet you they wouldn't accept that they're a fascist, even though they're against people who are against fascists.
Yeah, they would turn around and say, no, it's those Antifas. They're the fascists trying to take over our country. Do you know what the word means, you blithering righty, And
Antifa goes back pre-Second World War. The actual phrase itself. I think they said it actually started in Germany. The phrase.
I figured it would have started with McCarthy, in America, right?
Well, that was after the Second World War.
Yeah, but he was the one that saw reds everywhere, right?
Yeah, no, that's anti-commie.
Okay, yeah. But
Yeah.
you know what I mean, you know.
Yeah. No. Apparently, it started in Germany with the rise of Hitler, and I think that's where the phrase came from. Probably translated in some way, but Antifa is just people who are against fascists, or amphibians who are against fascists.
Yeah. I like the idea of like inflatable frogs that just want to party. You know,
Yeah.
That's I'm really into this. We're going to start showing some of the live stuff as soon as there's enough frogs out there getting wasted, right?
Oh, I mean, we do have the Hate America rally on Saturday, so how are we going to deal with that? I mean, I wonder how many people are going to show up to that.
I would say 10 or 12 million.
You think?
Oh, it's going to be big.
What was it last time? Was it like?
I think
was it 5 million? Do they reckon it was?
Yeah, but I think a lot of people are very pissed off about the fact that these cock smoking assholes are calling it the Hate America rally when everybody's saying no, that's not what it is at all. I think they're going to get a way bigger turnout this time because the right is really starting to handle this improperly. When you got Joe freaking Rogan saying that the right is wrong, you got problems, man. You know?
Absolutely. And you're right. I believe the fact that they're trying to turn it against Americans
is going to fail.
Is going to fail hard.
It better. Right? It better.
It better. Yeah. Well, yeah. There is that. It might be. You know. Oh, Trump says, I don't think there's going to be many people turning up for that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, you know nothing about numbers of people that turn up for rallies. You're useless at that. So we'll see.
Let's ask everybody in the live chat, and if you're watching and you're not in the live chat, pop in if you can just to answer this. But what do you think on Saturday, instead of just calling it Ukraine Update, we do No Kings Protest Day Ukraine Update, where we're going to talk about Ukraine during the show, of course, but we'll have coverage on the side of all the protests, and every now and then if there's something happening, we can show it and whatnot, right? Blend it together, right?
Yeah, definitely. I think you should.
Yeah. Don says go for it. Grunge Thing says do a bloody poll. I'm not even sure I know how. We'll just see if one of the mods can figure it out. PJ likes it. Elvin Archer. Hey. Shills Live. Mexi Girl there. 3M Walker. YouTube and the ats again today. I know that I've got get it together. Jesus, seriously. Did you hear Mel Gibson is bringing out part 2 to the Passion of the Christ?
Yeah, hang on a minute.
Oh, okay.
before you go there, back to the rally.
I saw a squirrel.
We'll come to the part 2 of the Bible in a minute.
Yeah.
Back to the rally. Because I went to the website and I said to the missus, do you want to go on a No Kings rally? Because there's one in London.
What?
Right? Yeah. And not only that,
poor Charles.
I went. Well, they're not calling it the No Kings because of him. They call it the No. I can't remember what they're saying it, but they're not calling it that in the UK. but I did notice.
It's the No Big Noses rally.
There's like one in just about every European country on Saturday.
Wow.
Yeah, the whole world is coming out on this. And that's not a good luck.
Wow, no doubt, man.
Incredible. So whatever part of the world you're in, there's probably going to be a rally. So.
Can you imagine? Had this been a little while back in history, Castro would have been interviewed. No, he's gone too far.
We were trying to think of what an inflatable costume to get for Kelly. He should be sitting in a wheelchair. So I was looking for Stephen Hawking inflatable costume.
Helen Keller?
They don't do them. Yeah, surprising.
Funny.
Maybe Harry Truman or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, go on then. The Bible part 2.
Yeah, so he's going to do the resurrection of the Christ.
Oh, God.
And
that's a sequel.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know about you, but spoiler alert, the book's been published already.
Yeah.
I mean, this is just a way of him padding his retirement. He's kind of an asshole. Let's just skip this one. I'll put it on the torrent thing and I'll share it with you guys. You know, don't give him the money.
Wow. That's funny.
I'm not a fan of him anymore ever since he kind of, you know, I could do without him. He's like Gerard Butler from Australia. You know?
Now they do say that there are a lot of Jews controlling Hollywood. Now, do you think this stems back to the original writing of the Bible when they did the story of Jesus and they thought, well, look, we've got this franchise now. We need to build on it. We need a sequel. Do you think that's where the resurrection of Jesus story comes from? They thought, yeah, we need a good follow. We need an Empire Strike Back.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we don't have Hoth, but
It's very hot there.
Yeah.
The desert.
Yeah. Well, I mean, truth be told, everybody knows that the Fast and Furious movies are modeled after the life and times of our Lord and Savior. So,
Yes.
you know, he taught the good word a quarter mile at a time. I'm sorry, I've never watched one of those movies. I don't know a quote to use. I've heard a few, but you know,
yeah, he knows how to steal a camel. Yeah. So do you think it's going to be a, you know, well, actually, PJ just beat me too. Do you think we're going to have a Passion of the Christ 2 or 3?
Yeah.
Are we going to go 3D for the third one? Like yours 3D. And then episode 4, you know, series, you know, the film number 4, it will have Michael Caine in it, just phoning it in.
Oh yeah, they'll get Denzel Washington in to make sure that we've got, you know, equity and you know, equality and stuff covered. And
maybe they should just go like Jesus Nado or something like that, you know.
I'd like to see somebody from India play Jesus, right? Yeah. Is that
not
cultural appropriation? And who's guilty? Is it Jesus? Or is it?
Yeah.
You know, you can hire a Muslim theater group to do the nativity. That'd go over well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, those Christmases at the mosques, they must be miserable, you know. No carol singing, no nativity play.
Every sock in the place is stained with coal dust. It's terrible.
Must be miserable to be a Muslim at Christmas. There's a song in there somewhere.
Yeah, it's not easy being brown. 1 second. Let me get a drink.
I didn't go color. I just went Muslim. I just went the race. Didn't go the race thing.
Well, I mean, other than Cat Stevens, you know, what did Cat Stevens turn to? Is he?
Oh, he changed religion. You know, like the wind blew, didn't he? I think at present he's up a cliff somewhere having some really cold nights. I don't know.
1 second.
I'm making it up. I have no idea. I don't know anything about him at all. I know he went Muslim, but yeah. Oh, yeah, but, you know, we have a few, you know, converted in the UK, I think. God knows what they're looking for. You know, if you can't find it in Christianity, you're not going to find it in the Quran either. It's just, you know, you're going to be constantly searching.
Yeah. If it's not in the Bible, it's not in the Sears catalog, love.
Yeah. Well, if it's not in the Bible, there hasn't been a movie made about it. That's right. You know, you got to stick with the right franchise. It's like, you know, being a Marvel comic fan, you know. Yeah.
Oh,
You don't see many movies about Buddhism. Well, not in this country, anyway. Not in the US.
yeah, yeah. Last one I saw had a couple of Irish guys in it. I wasn't really following the plot.
Mm.
Yeah, there we go. We got Muslim Man Santa.
Oh dear.
Al Santa. He was a philosopher king.
See, I got nothing against that. You know, a Muslim Santa. You know,
Yeah.
that's all right. Because
Better
Santa
than
wasn't
killing people. I'm just kidding.
Oh Jesus Christ! Fucking hell, Dick Dawson. Red card.
Just kidding.
Red card. No, I mean, Santa wasn't in the Bible, was he? You know, he's not. He's
not so much.
Figure.
No.
He's not a religious figure.
Yeah.
So there's no.
Unless he's the one that shows up with the goat that's always getting sacrificed. I mean, you know.
I hate to think where you're going to go with anything you say now. It's usually me that's getting the red card, but no, it's you're in a spicy mood tonight.
Hey, I've got 4 or 5 Muslim neighbors, and I've never been stabbed once. It's all right.
And I started off the show with who else loves Hitler? You know, and I thought that was bad. But there you go. So if you are in the chat, or if you were in the chat and you are Muslim, we apologize. We apologize for Dick's ghastly behavior.
Hey, I make fun of all religions equally. It's nothing personal, you know.
That was pretty personal, though. That was pretty personal. I haven't been stabbed or killed by a Muslim yet.
Yeah, but they can, you know, they can make fun of me and say, oh, but, you know, who have you conquered and colonized lately and blah, blah. And they'll be like, yeah.
They won't do that. They'll just put you on a fucking list, mate.
I thought you were going to say a pole, a steak.
Yeah. Oh, that too. Yeah. They'll get you when you're not looking.
Yeah, see? Right here. This is where Santa shows up with the goat so you can sacrifice it to your Lord.
Next time you're you know, we're doing a stream and you go, oh, I'm just going to run off to the beer store. There'll be back chats, you know, amongst all our Muslim friends saying he's off to the beer store run. He's doing the beer run now. We got warm up the VW camper van. We're gonna get we're gonna take him out.
Yeah. Load the Kalashnikovs. We gonna get him.
And I won't blame them.
No, we got a set of neighbors up around the corner that are Palestinian by, you know, birthright and so on. And we've had a few.
Is that home in rubble?
No, because they're my friends. And we've had some conversations. There's been a couple of times I'm like, with a rant like that, I got to get you on the podcast, man. You know, there might be an idea in it too. But they're really cool, you know.
But they weren't ranting about the Muslims.
Not so much, no, but they did have something to talk about. You know.
I'm sure they do.
Oh yeah, you know. Dude,
I'm sure there's some fucking Israelis out there got something to say as well.
Oh yeah, man. There's, you know, when you look at what's going on in the world these days, there's a lot of different groups that have a lot to say about a lot of other groups. And the thing is if you got those groups, at least the leaders, or, you know, not the leaders, the ones that cause all the bullshit, but, you know, some bigger speakers, voices of reason, people that get listened to, put them in the same room, and you'd find that after a couple of drinks and a meal, they all pretty much get along. You know, all of this ideological hate that's being sold to everybody that they're acting on and getting really upset about. If you just took a week off and relaxed, you'd find that you don't really need to, you know,
Well, I think you might be hard pushed to get some, some Jews and some Muslim in a place and start having the drinks flowing because they don't drink. The Muslims.
Yeah. Well,
it's against their religion, so that would kind of like stick out like a sore thumb.
Hey, I didn't say alcohol. Yeah, have a drink, like, whatever,
okay,
right?
okay,
Yeah.
That's what it usually means.
Yeah, well, and that is what I meant, but
but we have become like a world society of finger pointing.
Yeah.
Instead of looking at what makes us similar, we're always looking for things that makes us different, and that's just got worse over the past few years. Through history, that hasn't changed. We've always been like that, but we had some like decent time, I would say. Some peaceful years.
Yeah,
where we're not doing it so much. But now it's just like everybody has to do it. And when I say everybody, it's like you could be in a fucking knitting circle group on Facebook, and people are pointing fingers and having a go at other people for want something or other. Everybody is just like so het up and just like want to fight all the fucking time.
And when it comes to this inner anger that's coming out, especially from whites, I think a little bit of it comes from the fact that everybody but your average North American white guy white guy has it's something month or something week and blah, blah, blah. And for the most part, for your average white guy, you get Father's Day where 3 kids that you probably didn't even, birth, or father yourself give you an ugly tie. And I think there's just this inner resentment in some of these people that are like, hey, can't I be somebody too? And it's like, you've been somebody for 30 years. Shut the fuck up and give the microphone to somebody else, will you? I just don't think they get it. It's not that you suck just because we're, checking out and learning about other people. It's just that you're a pasty white asshole. And to be honest, we're kind of bored and sick of you,
Unsubscribe.
Hey, I'm not pasty. I use the saturation thing to give myself a bit more color.
No, I didn't say you. Although you have that right, saying that, chat, you have that right, you have that freedom to unsubscribe, but we will come and find you, and burn your house down.
Yeah. But you get, like, no offense to anybody here, but you get Black History Month, you got Pride Week month, so on and whatnot, and all of this. And you get a lot of junior stock trader, little whitey, whiny crybabies that never got over the fact that mommy doesn't do their laundry for them anymore, getting a little bitchy, And why are they bitchy? Well, it's because their new BMW actually kind of sucks and is made like garbage, and it's always in the shop. That's really what it's all about. Well, and they have little penises.
I always found it funny that like you say, you have such and such a day. I mean, it's usually started off with a day. You have like Pancake Day.
Yeah,
where you celebrate the glorious pancake. I know there's more to it than that. Even Christmas Day. You have Christmas Day, and then you have Pride Month. You get an entire month. What was it? Takes you a month to pick your outfit and get ready? What? Why is it an entire month?
You ever seen 5 drag queen divas, man? It must take days for them to get ready. You ever seen that shit,
Yeah. I mean, it was like we get Christmas Day, but Christmas actually lasts like 4 months.
That would be amazing, man.
No, it wouldn't. We've already got that. It's
Christmas
horrible.
would be like the World's Fair. It just doesn't end,
Oh, no, please, no. It's the most depressing time of the year. It's awful. I hate it.
If you took the commercialism out of Christmas and just turned it into family and friends having little get-togethers and, warm booze and big meals and stuff, that's fucking great. As soon as you turn it into, but he gave me a shitty gift, then it's an asshole thing,
Oh, God. Don't get me
Right?
started on that.
How am I supposed to know what size of dildo to buy somebody? It's not my fault, you know?
You always get the biggest you can afford.
Yeah, well, $10 is $10. You know?
and put the receipt in inside so they can always take it back. although I can't imagine anyone saying, right, I'm taking this back to the store. It's just not big. Excuse me, Mr. Store Manager of this adult entertainment store. I'd like to return this dildo. No, it has not been used. I want to return it and get my money back and put it towards one that's twice as large, please. It just doesn't satisfy my needs.
I need one with the spirals because it seems to work better, you know?
Yeah, the one with the cactus on the end of it that tickles everything inside.
Yeah, I want the Dirk Diggler model, you know.
I want the one with Stephen Miller's head on the end of
it. It spits a nasty form of goo, that one. Where's that picture? God damn it, of his butt head. Where did you put that? Can you
No, I can't. Whatever it is you're going to ask me to do, I can't. I don't know where I put it.
I
think I just put it in the private chat. That was you'll have to scroll back to find that.
Yeah,
but yeah.
Too
I mean,
bad.
let's face it. This is the best place for his face on the end of it. Well, I wouldn't say a dildo, but definitely a butt plug.
Oh yeah, yeah. If there was ever a butt looking for a plug, it's Stephen Miller.
Mm.
Yeah.
Antifa, this you Nazi. Instead of Antifa, it's people who are like, does it fit?
Oh yeah, it's like, will it blend? Does it fit? You know. I tried and tried. I can't find it. That's too bad. Oh, wait a minute. I know where I could find it. Hold on, everybody. Blah, 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 blah. Got it. Oh, shit. The trackpad isn't working.
It just looks like he's going for he's going for an audition for Alien Nation.
Oh God! Every time he talks, you can't tell whether or not it's ass gas or bad breath.
Can you imagine that? Just that topic of Still, at least you got someone to park your bike.
Yeah. Excuse me, Stephen. Could you lean over, please? I just need to go to the bathroom, and I don't want my bike to get stolen.
Thing is, he's got one of those, and he's got two of those. That's a remarkable thing, you know. He's got one there and one down below.
Yeah. Which butt crack has the tongue?
Although I should say it does also make him look like a penis, a circumcised one, with autism.
Oh God, you're going to get sued now.
Come and get me, Miller. Come and get me. Put him up.
Grunge thing. That picture is in the Shills Discord server on the memes thing. It's only like 2 or 3 up. It's almost the newest one. I had to drop it for everybody because I figured somebody would want to title that and have some fun. You know?
Oh yeah.
I could see him saying some of Biff Tannen's lines, you know.
I can't think of what off the top of my head that fits. But yeah. What was
nobody calls me colon.
There was someone talking about this whole new trend of having a go at the administration by making them look stupid. obviously it was the inflatables.
By retweeting what they post. That's all you got to do.
There was that. I mean, you got Gavin Newsom. He started off doing the Trump style tweets.
Oh God, they're funny.
And Trump hated that. Then you had the frogs turning up, and now there's meme after meme after meme of frogs in Frog We Trust. Just I can't think of all the froggy memes I've seen, but they just keep coming and coming and coming. And like someone was saying on another show, they were saying that this technique is working.
It is.
Even the Meal Team 6, it's hard on those guys. It's kind of cruel,
but it's backfired on them. Yeah.
But it's this taking the piss out of the administration is better than shouting and burning flags. It does more to hurt them.
Yeah, what's the old slow talking Jewish guy that's always giving Trump shit?
Which one?
With the little glasses on the tip of his nose, and he's always looking down when he's talking. Is it
Stewart? John Stewart?
No, a congressperson kind of.
Him. Oh God, can't remember his name.
Yeah,
I know what you mean. I know everyone takes the piss out of him.
Yeah. He's like everything he says. Yeah, Schumer. Yeah, everything he says is correct and accurate and good. But it's like I did to a guy years ago in school. He used to always tell jokes in the computer class, and his jokes were great, but he couldn't tell them. One day, right in front of him, I retold his joke and made everybody laugh when nobody else did. And that's Schumer, And the Democrats are finally catching on to how to use social media, and it's not for little dancing videos. Oh, that was good. There's this thing. The Democrats did not understand anywhere near early enough that you can convey a real message, but it doesn't have to be all the time. You can just engage and have fun and enjoy the process and bring people along for the ride. That's what they missed. I think they're finally catching on.
Yeah, but anyway, keep making fun, keep making the memes. Anything they do, make them look silly. Make them look stupid. Actually, that's one thing. That's one thing I saw this guy said. It was the most insipid thing. He was doing a rant about Trump, and the most insipid thing he said, he's a very silly man. All the things. Yeah. Oh, he's just a very silly man.
Tis a silly man.
Yeah, I know. It was just so funny. I mean, yeah, he is. And can you imagine just like talking to his face? Oh, you're a very silly man. I mean, Zelensky's going to meet him on Saturday. I think was it Saturday?
Yeah.
After he's finished doing the rally.
Yeah,
he's doing that first in a frog costume.
You suck.
Had to put that up.
Yeah. Yeah. And then just Zelensky says, "You're a very silly man." Puts his frog costume back on and joins the No Kings rally again. Yeah.
Here, AI Alchemist in the background did an awesome one up. This is this is Trump's nightmare right there. Oh, that's funny.
You know, they had a go at Zelensky for not turning up in a suit at the White House.
Oh God, yeah.
Even though Elon Musk turned up in a fucking t-shirt and a hat,
exactly,
and a child glued to his head. It'd be funny if Zelensky turns up with an inflatable Tomahawk missile costume.
Or he could show up in a Miss Piggy outfit in solidarity with the frogs.
No, because Trump might find him attractive then.
Probably would.
Mm.
You know, he'd be like, ooh, a McRib.
Yeah, you are my favorite.
Yeah. Somebody get me some barbecue sauce. I'm eating this piggy.
Horrible little man. Horrible little silly man.
Yeah. Yeah. Zelensky should show up in a flamingo suit. That'd be funny.
Yeah, suit of armor.
Yeah.
A 3-piece suite. Oh, that will get, yeah, just don't turn up as a sofa. Yeah. JD Vance might get an erection.
Oh, I wonder. I'll have to look for it. We have that AI song with JD Vance and the Love Affair couch that Alchemist did. That was amazing. Here, we got a shout out here. Jamie there. Jamie in the live chat, or watching along or whatever, just drop some funds into the Shills team fundraiser. So big shout out, man. Thank you. Awesome. And we're a little bit closer to our goal. There, they worked this time. All right. I wasn't sure that was going to work. Yeah.
Yes. That cybernetic arsehole won't buy itself.
Oh, okay. Eli Lassetti 4318. Fucking YouTube and the @ names again in the live chat. Big shout there. Thank you. How hard is it, YouTube? How long you been doing this, service now? Can't even get the names right in the live chat?
Oh, well, YouTube has been acting up a bit funny yesterday, so I don't know what weird changes they're doing in the background, but it always, as soon as they start, putting the sticks in the spokes of the wheels, things all start falling to bits all over the place.
Yeah. So it seems like whenever they polish the license plate, the gas mileage goes down. I don't understand, Very strange. But once again, they've screwed it up.
Hey, in other news, literally the news, we got some good news, because the press, the entire
even Fox,
the entire press organization threw the middle finger at Pete Hegseth and his plan to control the press coming out from the Pentagon. Yeah, and they all pretty much said, "Fuck you."
Yeah, I think the collective response went something like,
"Could it be?"
Oh no, he's organizing the Hate America rally. He's too busy. Yeah, but it's funny because I saw that. It's kind of bad. It's kind of like bad news, but also at the same time, it's really good news.
Yeah, the fact 2 or 3 hardcore righty-tighty news outlets, not just Fox, but like Newsmax or whatever the hell those assholes are called, and a couple others, all said no.
Yeah. Now, if you don't know what was going on, Hegseth put out a demand for the press to follow some certain restrictions in reporting, essentially boiling down to you can't report on anything unless it's been Pentagon approved.
Yeah. In other words, you're now state news.
Yes. And they all said no.
There was a couple that said yes, and they will. I
I don't know who it was. Then nobody ever mentioned them.
I will be mentioning them by name tomorrow's show, and I will be calling them out for a little while to make sure that it stays in the public conscious as much as I can, that those people are not. Like even Fox News said no. Anybody who said yes has zero integrity. Zero. Fox has 4%, right?
Yeah, I know. That was the most amazing thing that Fox and what's it, Newsmax?
Yeah.
We're not following it. And the great thing about this could be the start of I should say a non-capitulation to Trump.
Yeah,
all those companies that have kind of like bend the knee to Trump, and lawsuits and things that they just paid. This could be the start of it, because even Jeff Bezos's which one is it? The New York Times or was it the Washington Post? Was it the Washington Post?
Post or Journal? I think it has Washington in the name.
Yeah, it'd be the Washington Post then. So yeah, even they said no. So you might start seeing that Bezos might be backing off the whole let's support Trump thing, because. As I think it was Rachel Maddow who said it. Once you come out of the other side and you've shown yourself a supporter, that does not look good. And that didn't look good. That didn't look good for the people that came out to support the Nazis.
Exactly. Right?
Yeah. They got hammered.
So I think it's important for us to keep it in the public conversation. The companies that did cave a knee, because they're not news outlets. They're outlets that are just trying to use you as a money-making tool.
Yes.
Right? That's all they're for, right?
And appeasing Trump so they can keep in business.
Yeah.
Basically.
That's not news.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
As much as MSNBC might be lefty and Fox might be righty and so on and blah, blah, blah. And I mean, Fox lies all the time. They outright lie, right? But even they felt the sting of integrity too much on that one. So for anybody who did sign up, they're just scum.
I'm wondering if a lot of this came off the back of the whole Jimmy Kimmel affair, when, just people went off the deep end over Jimmy. I mean, Jimmy Kimmel is not that great. I mean, I really wouldn't care if he was off the air myself personally. I could do without. But that's not the point. That's not the point. It was the fact that he was silenced.
Yeah.
And people went off the deep end over that, and they didn't capitulate in the end. They put him back on the air.
Yeah.
And maybe I'm wondering if some of that has something to do with this shift in should we say Trump support.
You got to look at it this way. It's all about follow the money. So they capitulated first because they're following the money because of mergers and acquisitions. But now that is not on the table because these other companies are just simply operating. The public has lost their shit in response to bending the knee to the golden ring of Ronald Gump. And I think the rest of the players are like, well, thank God we don't have a merger in play. Okay, we're not doing this, because you got to stick with the public in the end, because if you don't have the public, you don't have anything to sell to the advertisers. And it's all about the money, right? It's all about the money, always. So if the public speaks loud enough, well, the public are the money.
Well, let's hope we see on Saturday's march, we have some people with the paid for signposts, which are obviously, yeah. Is it Soros who's paying for it all? Apparently, I know.
Yeah. Which is funny because you look at all the Donald Trump rallies leading up to the presidential election, and everybody standing behind them has their little "here's your sign,"
Yeah, they hand them out.
Yeah. Motherfuckers, they're such liars, man. Pam Bondi couldn't masturbate without lying to herself.
She probably thinks I don't know what she thinks of when she does. But anyway, the point I was trying to get to is the fact that I'm hoping to see at this rally on Saturday. There's people with signage that are pointing fingers at the corporations that are bending the knee to Trump.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, Apple too.
Oh, big time. Tim Cook, especially because Tim Cook is an alternative lifestyle guy. Is that a nice way of, not, calling people out and stuff? But as I understand it, he's gay. And he's kissing the ass of somebody who's literally vilifying his whole community.
Yeah.
That's disgusting. I can't understand how that could even be the thing. How could Tim Cook stand there in the Oval Office to present a trophy or a present to somebody who literally hates him for who he is? How?
Well, you saw a lot of that during the Trump campaign, where you had like supporters from what would you say? It's like darker skinned citizens of the United States who would support Trump. They want they wanted him to. They voted for him. They wanted him in. And yet at the same time, he was talking about we're going to chuck you out.
Yeah.
No, that won't happen. That's just Trump. Yeah. No.
How many people?
And then the ICE raid started.
Yeah. How many people have been affected by Trump who supported him? I really hope that this whole cycle of election and abuse of power is a wake-up call to many who didn't really give the proper attention and thought to elections. I hope so many people go, what the fuck did I just do? And never forget this lesson.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this is one of the things I also saw. They're talking about United States education. Is they need to teach this in schools and colleges.
Yeah,
about voting and about being educated and making the right decisions.
Yeah,
because it kind of matters.
It's so important, man.
You might be the person who doesn't vote, and then you need to be educated of why your vote is important. Yeah. Or you might be the person who voted incorrectly, because you didn't get the right facts, or you get your facts from social media. It's such a strange modern world we live in, where most people's facts are just coming from social media or what a mate said about what they saw.
Yeah.
It's like no one's actually following the stories. Am I making any sense there?
You're making total sense. I think what it comes down to is there's not enough of a structure that teaches people not just critical thinking skills, but why it's important to use them. I don't think that the lessons of history are being equated to the need of social responsibility and voting and stuff properly. History class teaches you, fascism bad, but it doesn't, there's no connection to another class that says, and this is how we avoid it. Right?
It's almost like we also need like lessons on the operations of government. We never had that at my school. Never.
I left high school barely understanding my own system, let alone the other ones. Right?
Well, at least you had something of a semblance. No one talks about government and how it works and why it works in a certain way, because that's the problem is when it starts, you start talking the news. Take it back before Trump. When you just talk about like normal governments and just doing normal government shit, and it always turns into the teacher from Charlie Brown. Wow, 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 wow. And
Yeah.
it's like, oh, I can't be bothered to listen to this.
Yeah.
And it could be fucking important. It could be. It usually probably wasn't. Now it's important, and now we need to know why the government works the way it does. Why does Congress do the things it does? Why does the Senate do the things they do? And why is it built in that kind of way? Because I don't think many people actually understand. Even some of the people. There was another thing. Rachel Maddow was talking to one of her colleagues, and she was saying that she had no idea really about how government worked. She had to learn it while she was reporting, and she had to figure out what the hell it was all about. And the problem is, you just end up just not. If you just don't know what's important or why it's important, you're going to miss so many details. You're going to miss so much.
Yeah. And in this day and age, more and more, it's been growing this for years. People get more and more wrapped up in the us versus them side of it instead of the
It's easier.
Yeah. And like more and more you get people that vote against their own best interest because they were the, oh, you're a crybaby asshole side or something like.
Yeah. And that seems to happen right across the board when there's a kind of an authoritarian kind of push. From whatever politics you're looking at, whatever country, it usually does turn into what are you and it's like oh, you see that immigrant over there, he wants your cookie, sort of thing. It's that meme,
but it's my cookie.
Yeah. Well, no, you have a billionaire saying he wants your cookie.
Yeah.
The white guy's got 5 cookies. The immigrant's got 1 cookie. And the billionaire's got like 1,000 cookies.
Yeah, he's the one that sold all the cookies.
Yeah. It's oh God.
Yeah. We got a super chat shout out here from Grunge Thing. He says, fuck you, Dawson. You're on the right side of history. Oh, I'm hoping so, man. I'm hoping so for sure. Big shout. Thanks there, Grunge Thing. Super chats are always welcome around here. Every time I start really thinking about what's going on right now with this hard right, desperate grab for control to keep freedom and prosperity away from so many people, I can't believe that it's 2025 and this is what's going on. It's not the Gilded Age. It's not,
Yeah, it certainly seems to run in cycles.
Big time.
Because it's not the first time America's been in this kind of place. I think this is probably the worst situation it's ever been in.
Well, it's a common cycle. We have it up here in Canada too. I bet you guys do as well. And anytime a more lefty side, liberal side, whatever you want to call them, gets power for a bit, you start getting a little bit better social programs and a few things, and it all costs money. And depending on how it goes, you could get a little bit of a hit to the deficit, and then people get a little annoyed because interest rates are going up and stuff. And in response, you eventually get a vote to the right because they're supposed to be the ones that are good with money to curb it. And then so it all gets taken away, and the people get pissy, and then they vote the other side in again to give it back. And it's just this constant fucking cycle, man.
Yeah. I think in this country, not really following British politics that much, but it seems to be that Keir Starmer, who's on the left, doesn't seem to be doing much for the left.
Yeah.
And so people are hating them. People are hating Labour. People are hating Conservatives, and that's why Reform are just coming up through the middle, going, "Yeah, look at us, and we'll get rid of the immigrants for you."
Yeah.
What? Was that the problem? Was that the problem all along? Yeah,
Well,
never
yeah.
has been.
Yeah.
Never has been.
No, it turns out the correct answer was Mormon. I don't know what happened to my button there a minute ago, but we got it now. We got it. I have my trusty trackpad. It's not working for me today. It's kind of a bummer. I might have to finally replace the old dog. It survived a long time. It's been knocked off the table many times, and I think it's been used as a can opener a couple of times, and it's probably got a joint's worth of weed crumbs in it. Oh well. Yeah.
PJ in the chat says Keir Starmer is probably one of the most hated PMs in the polls at the minute. Maybe we should bring back that lettuce. Not Liz Truss. Just the lettuce.
The lettuce. Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure it did. The lettuce outlasted her by a couple hours, didn't it?
Yeah.
Well,
that was hilarious.
That was so funny, man.
So mean. So awfully mean to the woman, but yeah, it was accurate.
Yeah. Well, years ago in Canada, we had a guy that was prime minister for a little bit and then not. His name was Joe Clark, and he's kind of our President Carter, And just after his little reign was ended, my father was sent this book in the mail, Memories of Joe Clark, and it was this beautiful bound.
Pamphlet.
Right? No, it was this beautiful, thick, hardcover book, and it had this beautiful cover and all that stuff, and it was all empty pages.
A sketchbook.
Yeah. Yeah. He showed that to everybody at barbecues and parties and stuff for like a year, man. And I didn't even understand the joke at the time. I was kind of young, but all the adults loved it. So I knew it was a good one, and I remembered it for now.
Wow.
Yeah. Wish I still had the book. I would have put it up behind me,
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder what you do with it. Do you?
Actually, I think my son used it as a drawing book.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it did get handed down to me. We kept it. And then, I'm the one that fucked it up. So,
of course you did.
Yeah. What are you going to do? So, I know you're giving me shit about talking tech and stuff and blah, blah, but I can't, I can't say enough. All the bullshit I went through for the last couple of days, rebuilding the computer and the streaming and all that stuff and whatnot. Oh my God, was it worth it? And that's where I froze. That's fucking funny. See that? That's hilarious. But it's been awesome. It's so good. I'm very happy I went through all that bullshit.
So in the world of Tron, the grid. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
The grid. Yeah. So do you think you got like someone that looks like you, Dick Dawson, who is the OBS program, who's fighting on his light cycle and trying to get shit done, but the big MCP is coming after him.
Yeah.
The Master Control Program, David Warner, bastard.
Yeah. That's why I use a Mac now, because they give their I can supply better weapons. Right.
But can you actually that's funny. You think about Tron, it's all really, really dark. And then you had, Tron Legacy. It's all really, 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 really dark and gritty. Now, if they got inside an Apple, it would have looked like an Apple store. It would all be white and pure. It would be like, it would look like heaven of the computer world. And you have like the genius bar that you go up to. Yeah, Tron in the Apple. No, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Apple is better, but I'm just saying if you took the imagery or the style of Apple and Johnny Ive and translate that into Tron, what a different look that movie would be.
Yeah.
Just be, that infinite white everywhere, and just everything be all clean and glass and pretty. There'll be no fighting. Oh, and meanwhile, you got the there'll be an app there that's panicking like mad because he's Windows 3.1. because in Tron, what was funny about in Tron, right?
It'd be the DOS font manager.
No, you had look, you had Jeff, not Jeff Daniels. The what was his name? Fuck, I got his name. Jeff, the dude. Anyway,
is it Daniels?
Is it? No, it's not Daniels, is it? No, that's the other guy. Anyway, so Jeff Bridges.
Yeah.
So you got Jeff Bridges, and he's running his Tron program from his terminal, right? And then so you cut into the computer where his Tron program is, busy trying to, access the codes and find the secrets that, reveal that his game was stolen, all those guys. That was the Tron program. Now, in a modern Tron, everybody's running Windows 10.
Oh.
So the poor Windows
you had
10,
to make it ugly, didn't you?
the poor Windows 10 app is now working for like 8 billion people across the world. In the Tron universe, it just worked for one person, and it looked like you. Now, how does that work in the modern take of of computers, where everybody's got a computer now and everybody's running this app? So therefore, do they all would there be like a
everybody
clone?
gets their own Jeff Bridges?
Yeah, do they? So inside the grid, there's like millions and millions and millions of these Windows apps, and each one looks like you specifically.
I am not a Windows app.
And then what happens if you open Minesweeper? Does like a little person pop out of the Windows guy, the Windows app, and they go, I'm Minesweeper now.
No, don't click there. God damn it, this guy doesn't learn.
And then, of course, they all die, don't they? But then, refresh the game, they're back again. Oh no, it's an endless loop. I can't get out of it.
Second verse, same as first.
Yeah. It's funny how Tron doesn't work logically.
No, Tron works.
It's kind of ironic, really.
Tron works if you're somebody who's seeing computers around you but doesn't really understand them very well.
But I'm going to write a script about them.
Exactly.
The thing is, I absolutely love Tron. It's so stupid.
I mean, seriously, if I was to buy a computer and that light cycle was inside it, I want the light cycle. What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's not fair. I want to ride it,
Yeah.
Without being attacked,
Yeah, that's the funny thing is like, in the game, so the light cycle thing, when you're actually at the arcade playing light cycle, you have basically put a program inside a semi-physical virtual reality motorcycle, which you've got the joystick control of. So why did you have a steering yoke? He's not doing anything. He's just going to die when you die.
Yeah, you should just be along for the ride going, I hope this guy can fucking drive. Right?
Makes no sense whatsoever.
You know, that's like being Mario and Donkey Kong. Oh, for fuck's sakes, this idiot's going to drive me into another barrel. You know.
Oh, dear. we got to get Tron Ares onto the server.
Or
I'd like to see it, but I'm fucking hell, I'm not going to pay any money to.
No, I'll put it on the server. What if
terrible?
What if Pac-Man was in the Tron universe? Would the ghosts conspire to grab some of those damn power pills and hide them?
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, now you're just talking a completely new franchise.
Yeah, we're gonna get Harrison Ford to play Blinky.
Who's Blinky?
I don't know. One of the ghosts, maybe.
Uh-huh.
Inky, Blinky, Dinky, and Sam or some shit. One of them has a weird name compared to the others. I don't remember how it works.
I thought that's the Teletubbies.
Oh, again. I do believe that the Teletubbies were just a way from the people of the Moon Titan to embrace their way of logic and thinking before they come to take us over.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not sure where you got that from.
Oh, right from, Uranus.
There's nothing there apart from a Stephen Miller butt plug.
He is the bud in the sky. It's the Stephen Miller Project.
Oh, God. Project 2025 suddenly takes on a new meaning.
I think Stephen Miller's real goal in life is to find a company that can make toilet paper that's soft enough for your head.
Yeah, PJ is pointing out in the chat that the Teletubbies did actually get to the number 1 in the music charts in the UK.
So the Spice Girls were the ones in the outfits?
Well, maybe they're just back to the green frogs again, isn't it? I don't know. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Absolute shit.
What?
Yeah. Well, Bob the Builder did as well. And don't forget Mr. Blobby. PJ, don't forget Mr. Blobby. Blobby. And that's going to be completely lost on you. You have no fucking clue what I'm talking about when I'm talking about Mr. Blobby.
If I can just say to all the children of the UK, y'all need to get out more. It's
just parents buying fucking singles for their kids. It's like the Baby Shark thing. I wouldn't be at all surprised if that hit the number 1, charts. But this was past the days when parents could buy singles, and here you go, little Timmy. Here's a Baby Shark single. Oh, thank you. Just throw it in the bin.
When I was a kid, my father used to play like Jim Croce and people like that for me. You can't raise children on baby fuck.
You can't raise children on baby food.
Baby Shark, or like that simpleton little melody is not good for the human brain.
Oh, no, it lines them up for because Taylor Swift's got a new album out, which is apparently got mixed reviews.
Did she write Baby Shark? Is that what's going on here?
No, it was Elton John.
Yeah, he originally wrote it for for Marilyn Monroe, but then he rewrote it for Baby Shark.
Yeah.
I'll never let him live that down. Well,
And
he's
it
only got
seems
months,
to
but
me
you know.
that you lived your life like a sharky in the wind.
Baby sharky in the wind.
Was that Elvin Archer says, I bet Starsky likes Baby Shark. No, Baby Starsky likes Baby Shark.
I have it. Should I hit it?
What, Baby Starsky?
Yeah.
Go on then.
Or those haven't been hit in a while, man.
They certainly haven't. Oh,
Yeah.
the portrait I did of Starsky sold. It sold for $100. Very disappointing. That was all he got. But hang on, I should have painted a baby Starsky portrait instead, or a baby Sharksky.
Yeah.
Baby Sharksky, do, baby Sharksky, do.
Oh, I'm scared. So I have to remember, as soon as we're done this show, I have to put the event up for tomorrow. And tomorrow's like a pub chat, but we're going to bring a few things to talk about. Not enough that it's like a real structured show, just enough so that, you know, I don't get caught by squirrel chasing too much.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of annoying because all my newsy notes, we used them up.
Yeah, I know. I tore into 3 or 4 of my own, and fuck now, you know?
Yeah. So a lot of better happened between now and tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly.
Which probably will.
Yeah, it could be. Could be, don't you know? So, let's see here. Shit, there was a thing, and I was gonna say it, and it's gone. Yeah, it's really gone. I got nothing. You want to lead us off into something?
Oh, I don't know.
Baby shark did.
I got nothing either. Hang on. How long have we been running?
Hour 47.
Oh, let's just fucking end it.
Yeah. So, I you know what? I didn't set the explosion thingy. That's one thing I forgot. So big thanks to the team here. We got Mexi Girl on the Shills account tonight. We got PJCnet, Carpasian The AI Alchemist, Jose's in the chat as well, David Worley, and Super Chat Matt. Huge thanks to the team. And remember, we got our fundraiser for the team going. We'll get the link in the live chat for you. I've already confirmed it's in the description. And if you're watching on a TV, well, it's got some huge crazy name, and I don't think I can help you. So use one of your devices after and come and check the video if you'd like to chip a couple of bucks, euros, forints, whatever in, you know.
Don't try using your vibrator that you got as a Christmas present.
Exactly. Well, not without cleaning it off first, you know.
Unless it's internet connected.
Yeah. And if it is, well, send me the password.
Yeah, you're on a subscription service.
So it's goodbye from me.
And it's good night from him.
Be cool out there, fellow babies.
Yeah, stay shilly, you little buggers.
Good idea.